I just noticed everything. Like, I charged my phone and then it went offline and it ended the stream. That's so weird. I didn't know it did that. Or it would do that. I noticed my streams like end like crazy sometimes on their own. Okay. Let's see. The stream ended and I plugged in my phone charger. There we go. Okay. Can I exit out of there? There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm like, I didn't realize how like finicky how finicky freaking Twitch is. It's so weird. Like first it showed my face or my forehead when I was plugging it in, and then I realized it said offline, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Ugh. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to... What colors do I need? We could do the red for the strawberries. I love painting the strawberries. The only thing is it's... I don't know. I feel like I haven't figured it out just yet. It tends to happen with Twitch and goes back to the background for any reason. Yeah. I just hate it so much. Why must it do it? Why can't it just let me stream and charge my phone? Let's see. Add some streaks, because strawberries have streaks. I kind of want some strawberries now. Oh my goodness. I think this is like the hungriest stream I've ever had. How long am I planning on streaming? I don't know. I guess until my husband says he's ready to go disc golf. I mean, I guess tomorrow we could always do it too. Because I'm having too much fun. I honestly don't want to do disc golf. I want to stay here and just paint with you guys. This is so much fun. I think this is probably like the most social I ever get to be on the weekends. It's just talking with y'all on the streams, and it's a lot of fun. I definitely appreciate it. Just you guys listening to me ramble. It's like you guys probably listen to me more than my own family does. I feel like I talk their ears off, and I don't know. I feel like me and my family don't have much in common. I still love them though. Love my family. Sometimes we just don't vibe. And that's okay. It's part of life, not vibing with certain people. Oh, that's okay. Oh, with how long I plan on streaming? Yeah, I don't know. I'm having too much fun. Probably gonna be on here until my husband realizes that it's late and a little too late to go disc golf, which is fine. It's like I'm in the zone right now. I gotta keep painting if I'm in the zone. There's no stopping me. In the zone, auto zone. Okay. Let's see. And I hope you guys I'm not a pro at this, but if you guys are wanting to learn mixing watercolor and whatever. You guys are feel free to do what I'm doing. We'll learn together. I'm just adding like a little bit of orange to this red magenta color to give it some variation, to make it look more strawberry-like, I guess, or tomato-like, one of the two. Let's see. I have so much strawberries in this painting. Why did I do this to myself? There's so many strawberries I have to paint. My goodness. You know what? This is the perfect illustration to practice coloring strawberries, I guess. That's okay. So I do want to stream for a while because I don't know when the next time I'll stream. And I might be getting a new job. I'm not sure. The job I have currently does not, will not sustain me if anything were to happen to my poor husband, and I hope nothing would ever happen to him. I would like to sustain myself just in case of emergencies. And so I'm looking to get a better, higher paying job. One that doesn't require me to drive all over town, all over the place, and possibly run into crazy people who don't know how to drive on the road. I know that's still a possibility, because there's just crazy people out there. All right. I love your little squirrel or whatever emote. That is so cute. Let's see. Some strawberries over here. I literally have strawberries everywhere. Strawberry here, strawberry there. I don't know who else liked to watch Strawberry Shortcake when I was a kid. Or my #1 streamer, Miyuna. Aw. That's so sweet. A snow fox. That's what it is. It's so cute. I would love to make ones at some point. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I know for certain things I have to have a certain amount of people. But I think with emotes, I think I don't have to have a certain amount of people to make emotes, or at least include them in my streams, because I feel like that's kind of weird. Let's see. All right, we're gonna add some blueberries, and we're gonna use this purplish maroon color for the blueberries. Because blueberries, I think they turn out they have some purple in them. Just add some here. And then we can mix it in with some blue. That way they have some variation and bring some interest to the piece. Oh, you can't get a new microphone? Oh, man. Well, that stinks. Sorry to hear that. This is blueberry here. Blueberry here. Let's see, and there's a blueberry right here. And now we just need to add some blue to it. And test it out over here. Okay. I'm glad I streamed today. This has been so much fun. I haven't had this much fun in a while. Ooh, this is more of that blueberry purple I was looking for. There we go. This nice rich purple. We're going to go in there. We're going to be careful because we want some of those lighter colors that we added to still be there. It's so easy to wipe out all of the original colors. You don't want to do that. You gotta keep them. And we gotta keep these over here. These blueberries are looking so good. They're gonna stand out nicely against the strawberries. So we want some nice, good contrast. I'm gonna keep some of that white in there, because I don't want to get rid of it. It's going to be some of our natural little highlights. There we go. I think that's all the blueberries that we have. We do have some cherries we can add. I normally don't do dark colors first. I always more than likely do light colors and work light to dark with watercolors, because you can't really lighten it once it's down. You can only darken it. So I'm going to have to be careful. There we go. Oh, you got the new mic? Yay! That's good. Let's see. What can I do? Oh, we probably need to color this cherry. It's got some highlights here that we need to leave. We can have it blend into this nice purple color. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's see. And the color, we want to keep making sure we just move around the illustration so we don't add too much details to one thing. We want to make sure we're adding a little bit of details to everything as we go. So I'm gonna start adding this nice warm orangey yellowish color to the crust. We're gonna start making it look like toast now, which is exciting. I think my favorite part when doing these is like doing the bread. Adding the bread textures is, I think, my most favorite enjoyable part of this process. I'm gonna add some edges, and then I'm gonna make sure I add some variation so it's not a hard edge and it kind of speckles out. Because I think the last thing you want is any hard edges when you're wanting to give textures and variation and just show the difference between surfaces. So like bread is like crumbly or very soft and moist looking. If that makes sense. I'm probably not making sense, but you know, I try. So yeah, you just want to make sure you're trying to copy the texture of what you are painting. I know it's difficult, it's not always easy. the best thing we can do is just try. In some areas, I might not do too much speckling and I might just blend it out like that. Because some areas don't require a lot of shininess. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's see. I'm going to probably move this over here so you guys can look at these if you want. And move that over there. Where's my paintbrush? There's my paintbrush. Okay. Let's see. We got to do the top of this. We can't leave this naked up here. We gotta add some colors here. Because the whipped cream part is over there. And so I need to make sure that the whipped cream stands out. And that's pretty much going to stay white. Oh, we could do the leaves actually right now. We could do the leaves to the thingy. What are these? They're strawberry leaves. Oh my goodness. I'll do some of those leaves here on the dry areas. Let's see, and we'll add some right here. I love adding garnishes. It's so much fun. There we go. I probably should have lightened the sketch. One thing I've been forgetting to do is lightening my sketch, my pencil sketch, so that way the graphite doesn't smudge anything, and it's definitely been smudging. I don't like the smudging. Not a fan. Okay. We did that. Oh. We could add more texture to the bread. We just wet this over here. Could add some dark brown. I really like this brown color. This reddish brown. Reddish orange brown, I guess. Alright, we're going to saturate this a little bit more in the areas of the French toast that are cooked. So I noticed it's very cooked over here on this side. So we definitely want to add some darker tones over here in this area. There we go. I'm going to add some here. Basically the bottom. I think the bottom of the bread would be the most cooked, and the edges, just the edges of the bread would have the most contrast in dark areas. Other areas probably not as many. So maybe a little bit of here and it fades out. It kind of goes away. Let's see. We could probably add a little bit of gray to the whipped cream. Not a whole lot. We're going to have to really dilute this. Dilute it really nicely here. You got Patreon ideas? Cool. You want to share them? Only if you feel comfortable, though, sharing. Yeah, It's barely there, but it's, you know, it's just the subtle little shadows that we need to add here. Because if we go too much, we don't want to do too much. We want this to look like whipped cream or yogurt, and we don't want it to look like something else. I don't know what it would look like, but it would not look like yogurt. It'll just look like a mesh. Anki Deck for French, The Witcher 3 half-hour-long videos with subtitles, priority in watch game together. I'm not sure about the priority thing. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. I feel like we can add more shadings to the strawberries. That's for sure. I really want to get me a nice detailed brush to drawing fine details, because this, I have to be like very careful with it. And it's just not doing what I want to. Sometimes it is the artist that can change and manipulate the brush the way we want it to, but sometimes we can't really. We can try everything we can, and it ain't working out. Yeah, that's alright. At least these strawberries are kind of looking like strawberries. They could just look like red blobs, honestly. There we go. Let's see. I'll make sure I leave some of those highlights in this strawberry here. And this one over here, I'm going to probably be splotchy with my strawberries because they have highlights, and those highlights are created by the shadows from those seeds. What I mean by that is they make them pop a lot more. The only reason why those highlights pop is because of those shadows. There we go. Let's see. Right over here. Could use some contrast. Probably need a little more red. Yeah, there we go. That did it. Let's see. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to add this very rich magenta. I'm going to be careful because I'm dragging it way over here across my page like a mad person, and that's probably not the smartest thing to do. I'm going to try to blend this out a little bit. There we go. Add some over here. Just make this strawberry look nice and juicy. I'm actually going to start over on The Witcher. Oh, he watched The Witcher. I think my husband's watched The Witcher. I don't remember. I know he watched Games of Thrones. Or Game of Thrones, not games. I don't watch any super violent things. The most violent thing I've probably watched. Oh my goodness. Rambo. One of the Rambo movies, and then Hunger Games, and that's all I can handle. I get too. I don't know. I have an emotional breakdown because I can't handle it. I can't handle seeing bad things happen to people. I'm a little sensitive to that. Like, to be honest, I will probably cry if I see something bad happen to a family or something. That's just how I am. Let's see. I'm gonna do this strawberry next. I keep sticking my hand in the paint. I need to stop doing that. I need to work from left to right, because I am right-handed, and I am sticking my hand in the paint, and I do not like that one bit. I'm very proud of these strawberries. I think they're looking better than these strawberries over here, in my opinion at least. Let's see, let's remove some highlights there for it. There we go. And this is a very, very red cherry. Extremely red cherry. I need to add more water. See, I hope I'm not blocking y'all's view and you can see what I'm doing perfectly fine. I try not to stick my hands in the, or my arm or anything in the way of this so you guys can enjoy. Let's see, oh, this is contrasting a lot, so we'll have to... I need more pigment. There we go. Get those natural. There we go. I need more pigment for the cherry. Whoa, that's very pigmented. My goodness. Good thing I was careful. I actually been doing the pattern of my brush strokes a little bit wrong for the strawberries. I kind of been doing them randomized, and their strawberries are like in a certain, their seeds go in a certain direction, right? And so I've been kind of goofing up on that. I meant the video game. Oh, you play the Witcher video game. Okay. I didn't know there was a video game either. I am not a person who is knowledgeable of these things or full of knowledge. Man, these are some juicy looking strawberries. Very juicy strawberries. Get more pigment. Make it stand out more. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Probably add more dark contrast to this bottom half over here. There, I didn't know the Witcher games. They're why the show was made. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm a noob. I would not know anything. Even though the real original is the books. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I am not. I am not knowledgeable of those things. I don't know how long it's been out. I don't know if it's like Harry Potter and stuff like that, where they made. I think they made Harry Potter the books right first, and then they made the actual movies, which I gotta start watching since it's October now. I wanna watch binge watch some of them. I really would love to watch some Harry Potter. I love the Harry Potter movies, at least the originals. Kind of hard to. I haven't found myself to like the new ones. I did like the first, like the what is it called? Fantastic Beasts. Those were okay. But I still like the originals. I don't know. I think they're just part of my childhood. I'm trying to be super careful with these blueberries. I don't want to ruin them. I'm very proud of how they came out. I'm glad I added some purple and some magentas. I was, to be honest, I've been like nervous of experimenting things. But I realize, it's better to experiment than don't experiment at all. Because then I'll never know how to do it if I don't try. And I might find it quite enjoyable if I do try. Worst thing I can do is fail, I think. Nothing goes wrong. I'm really happy with these blueberries. They look so good. Making sure they contrast nicely with the strawberries, so that way the strawberries stand out too. Yeah, that's crazy. A couple of minutes ago I was worried about how this was turning out or gonna turn out. But it's not bad. So far we're doing okay. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to probably work on the crust again for the toast. Because I feel like I could use a little bit more contrast in some areas. Maybe need to give it a more flaky texture and not so textured over here. There we go. Let's see. I know some of the strawberries could use some extra dark tones. I've used this magenta. I think the most I've used is magenta and blue out of this palette that I've had for so long. Okay, try to get most of that water off so I have more control. Go on. Let's see. Add some highlights here and there. don't want to go crazy though. Let's see, what else? I need some over here. Definitely some over here. I think I've made this strawberry over here grown a little bit compared to the original size as it was when I had drawn it. There we go. The hard part is I'm gonna have to like just place down a, what is it called? A stroke, the stroke of my brush, and then just leave it. And try not to mess with it so much, because that's what's gonna ruin it, and I don't want to do that. All right. Now, if I'm careful, I can add this lighter red here to the insides of the strawberries. So that way they're not just white, because they do have that little pink in the middle of them. There we go. That makes a whole lot of difference. Okay. I don't know, maybe I might be done streaming once I'm done with this illustration, because I don't know what else I can do. We'll see. I am having a lot of fun though. And if I do stream more, I'd have to probably find something else to draw, which I don't think that'd be hard. I feel like I have so many things on Pinterest that I want to draw. Oh my goodness, sorry, I just whacked y'all. I whacked the tripod again. I am going to fix up some of these lines here just a little bit to more define what's going on here. And I've learned to like not outline everything as much as it's tempting to outline every single thing. Only in areas that really need it should be outlined. Oh, I need to add more contrast to the leaves. The leaves are just one shade of green right now. They need more shade. Or at least they can have more shade. They don't need it, but I think they can have it more. And it would make it look much better if they had a little bit more variation. Okay, let's see. I don't want to go crazy and cover the entire strawberry leaves in this. I don't want to go nuts, but it's kind of hard to. I think that's about it. I don't have any other green areas. So I want them to stand out. I want these leaves to stand out very nicely from everything else. And now I feel hungry. Me too. I definitely need to figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner. See. So I had a coupon for Dairy Queen, and I had a little bit of a shake, and I shared it with my husband. And that was like the only thing I've had. And what else did I had? I had ramen. I had ramen noodles for breakfast this morning, or brunch, and that's about it. Because then I took a nap, and then I had to go to work. And then I came home after work, and I went straight to painting. And I didn't become hungry until until I started painting with you guys. Exactly, back. Exactly. Oh, those emotes are so fun. All right. I think we can outline a little bit because I think I did a good enough job with the contrast. I don't really need to outline that much, so that's a win in my book. Usually I have to outline everything because I did not put enough contrast between each and everything. So we will, let's see. We got this liner we can use. Oh yeah, and we got the seeds we have to add to the strawberry. Which is going to be fun. I think that's the most fun thing. It is a bit tedious, just tad. Because I feel like if I don't place them right, they might look a bit odd. Oh, there's some seeds over here. That's so cool. And this one has some seeds. This one has seeds. Oh, that makes it so much better. This is like my favorite part, is just adding that extra juiciness to the painting. And again, I forgot to work from left to right, and so I'm kind of having to adjust my wrist just a tad. There we go. And this one has a little bit visible, not that many visible because of the big highlight. This one has a couple of visible seeds. Sometimes the highlights are just so great you can't really identify the seeds that well. Let's see, I did good with this highlight on the cherry, so I don't need to add any. This one I need to add some. Oop, I just added a big blob to that one by accident. Oops. I gotta make sure I'm adding these in the shape of the form, object form that I am drawing, so they look right perspective wise. And then this way, this one goes like this, sideways. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. I am chaotic good. Or God. I think that's what you're saying. Alright. I'm going to add... Oh, let me see if I can find my good old handy dandy pencils here to add some bread texture, to give it slightly more, just a little bit more contrast in the areas that I want to be most darkest and that I have better control of. And I think that should be it. I might want to actually color this one too, maybe warm it up a little bit more. But then again, the bread looked kind of close to this color in the reference photo, so I don't know. Let's see. Okay, one of these days, I swear I'm gonna organize this and just be a good little artist who organizes her things and doesn't keep it a mess all the time with having to search for everything. Oh boy, and I am shaking this thing like crazy right now. Let's readjust that. Ooh, it's gotten dark. I noticed my shadow has blocked the lighting. Because unfortunately, my light source is back. Well, it's kind of directly above me, but behind me. I'm going to be right back. I got to go blow my nose. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna fix this. I'm gonna be right back. Blow my nose, and I can partially breathe. It is time. It is time, it is time, it is time. Let's add some contrasties to this. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly to do that. Basically some scribbles here and then on the edge, I guess, of the crust. Just to get that texture, I guess. Maybe. I don't want to overdo it though. I feel like if I'm not careful, overdoing it can happen. It's always scary adding in the extra details, the pencil details. Just adding it here and there. And I love the texture of what the pencil does. Gives it that bread look a little bit. I want to use maybe this. Oh, I don't even think that's working. Okay. Ooh, let's try this color. Let's see. I should have probably should have sharpened some of these. Just a tad. Okay. Alrighty, let's outline some of these. Let's see, I'll probably outline the yogurt. When I'm doing stuff like yogurt or custard or things like that, I don't really do Oh, I do broken lines. That's because I like it a little bit more for some reason. I don't know how to explain myself. I think with food, that's what I've come up with, is just doing broken lines. It doesn't have to be all one line, constant line. It could be in little broken bits. That way you got a little extra something going on for it. All right. Oh, I do realize I need to maybe add just a little bit on the inside of these, because these aren't white. They're a little bit of a lighter color here. Okay. Oh, green. Green. Add a little bit more to these leaves. There we go. And maybe just a little right there to that stem. Yeah. Okay. And then for these strawberries here, I'm going to definitely add some outline in some areas. Just a little bit. Give it some definition. Maybe right here we can do it there, and a little bit right there. Let's see, maybe here we could do it. A cherry right here. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see, and then we can do my green liner for this. There. Add a little bit more definition in these leaves. All right. Let's see, what else? Probably add, okay, I realize this now. I will add just a slightly bit more shadow to the custard or to the yogurt. There's not really much on our reference photo, so we're gonna have to be very diluted with this. Have a lot of water and a lot less pigment, and just go around these shadowy areas here and there, wherever we see the shadows. Right over here there's some shadows, some over here, some here where the strawberries and blueberries are in. Just a little bit. We don't want to go overboard. All right. This was so much fun. I can't believe I was able to do that. I always see things that are so like detailed and just, oh wow, and they're hard to do sometimes. Oh, I realized that there's some powdered sugar that I missed on on this that we can add. And we can just go along. Or maybe, oh wait, I can get my pasta pan even better. Even better. I can just use this chunky boy and it'll be fine. Just add it here and there. Indication that there's some powdered sugar. Some over here. Oh, there's like hair on this thing. Some here around the crust, the edge of the bread, some here in this darker area. And some here. All right. Okay. Before I go and make sure everything looks fine. Make sure nothing else that we can do. Everything looks good so far. Maybe I can outline. I don't know. Maybe this. I don't know. I know. I would love to add just a little bit of seasoning to this egg. I don't know about you, but I like to add parsley flakes to my toast, egg toast, and stuff like that. And I think that would look really yummy. We add some little specks of parsley here and there. Not a whole lot. We gotta make sure it looks like it's clustered and someone just shook it on top of the egg. We add some right over here. Put some in these yellow areas here. So that way it stands out. Get maybe a darker color, a darker green. Oh, that's not a dark green. That's just a paintbrush. Let's see. This is a different green, and we're just doing little tiny squares. It's so easy to get carried away with this part too, so we're just gonna do it, make it look like someone dumped some parsley on top and then left it be. Okay, put one there. Maybe one lonesome one up there or something. All right, I think that looks great. We didn't overdo it. It's perfect. Maybe a little bit on the salmon over here, mixed in with the little peppers. I could do that. It already has rosemary. Might as well have some parsley on there. A variety of spices. I know I put a lot of different spices on my salmon sometimes. There we go. Not too much. Not a whole lot. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I missed. Maybe we can add some highlights into this right here. Just a little bit of highlights to make it look more like a sauce, like a drizzle. Make it look nice and shiny and just a yummy sauce. Some around the corners here, maybe here in this darker area to give it more contrast. And maybe some, since this is a tomato, tomatoes are pretty much almost all water. And from what I gather, and from me eating some tomatoes in my life, I'm not a tomato expert, but they could have a little bit of highlight shinies too. They deserve some shinies. Let's see. I feel like I'm procrastinating at this point. There's just so many things you can just continuously add nonstop, and it's always hard finding a stopping point when you're doing these traditional paintings. I feel like with digital art, I have an easier time stopping. I'm like, okay, I want to be done. I feel like I've added all I can. But with traditional art, I just feel like, I don't know, there's so much more like, oh, I haven't tried adding this type of texture and getting this type of, I haven't tried using the jelly roll to add some highlights, juicy highlights that I love. Which I realize we don't have any juicy highlights in the avocado toast. That is a problem. We gotta have some juicy highlights in the avocado toast. Maybe some seeds, poppy seeds here and there. Poppy seeds. There we go. That gives it just an extra little bit that it needed. And that's why we always think about these things. We're like, well, what else does it need? Does it need contrast? Okay. I think that's it. That was so much fun. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm going to find more to like add to it later on at some point. But I'm happy with this page. This is my first page of my sketchbook, by the way. For my sketchbook that I have started. So that's an accomplishment. We started this September 8th, and I'm going to put a little end date for when we finish this entire spread, because that's what I like to do. I like to see, okay, how long did it take me to actually do this? When did I finally finish it? And it's October the 4th, and it is 2024. Almost a whole month it took me to finish this spread. And that's because of being sick, and that's okay. I'm happy with it. I'm glad I waited because I don't think I was going to be able to do this in my state. You just preparing your schoolwork? Nice, nice. Very nice. Education's good. It's good for you. Oh, excuse me. Alright. But yeah, that was the first page of our sketchbook. I definitely want to, let's see. And this is the mixed media, by the way. Let me show you. It says it accepts wet and dry media. I don't believe it because we just used watercolor and it tore up the paper. But yeah, it's 9 inches by, holy smokes, sorry about that. It's 9 inches by 12 inches, or 22.86 centimeters by 30.48 centimeters. So yeah, if you're interested. But I think that's about it. This was so much fun to do with you guys. I can't believe how many of you guys were here and watching with me, and we were just having a good time talking about anime and school and stuff like that, and food and getting hungry together. Like, this was probably my most fun stream I've ever had, honestly. This was extremely fun. I can't wait to do it again. Hopefully I can do it tomorrow if I have time. I know I have to catch up on chores. I gotta clean up my car. My car is like leaking, like water seeping into it somehow. And it's making my seats and interiors stink because it's fabric. It's not what is it? It's not leather seats or anything like that. So yeah. But anyways, let's see what else. Anything else I need to say? I'm trying to think. I know I'm finding things here and there to fix. I probably should stop. I had so much fun. Thank you guys so much for watching and coming and chilling out with me. Oh, we need to find someone to raid. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. We're gonna find someone to raid. Let me find somebody. Who do we got here? Let's see. Who can use some love? I hit my home, but my home is not homing. Definitely raid time. You have a pre-affiliate? Okay. I'm trying to find people. Oh, watch. I'm stupid. There it is. Fluffy Bunny Bro. Okay. Fluffy Bunny Bro. Alright, let's go back to my thingy, my channel, and then my dashboard here. Stream Manager, there we go. And then our raid. Right? Is this raid? Raid? Bear with me, sorry. I swear I'm trying to learn how to do the raids. Oh, I found it. Okay, raid channel. Fluffy Bunny Bro. Okay. Fluffy Bunny Bro. Their internet keeps dropping out, but they are streaming. Okay. Gotcha. I hate it when that happens. Sometimes my internet... No, I want to get rid of... Let's see. Fluffy Bunny. There he goes. He popped up. Oh, he's got nobody. We're going to give him some love, everybody. Get ready. I don't know what we're going to say or do, but just share some love. Share all the love and emotes. Before I go, I guess thank you everybody for watching and coming with me and painting these, and I had such a great time. And if you want to check out these social medias and follow me there and hang out and chat there, I'd love to do that. There's my shop too if you want to look at my shop and just see what other stuff I make. Feel free to do so. Alright, it is raid time, guys. Let's raid. Did it work? Are we raiding? I hope so. Oh, okay. Raid now, I guess. I think, right? This is like my second time doing an actual raid. Okay, hopefully I did it. Okay, bye, y'all.